Namaste, everyone. I'm Jeni Ji. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button in the corner in order to see new videos and content. And make sure you tune in to Soul Connections with Jeni Ji. I am interviewing extraordinary guests, so you'll be surprised who I'm going to be interviewing. So stay tuned and watch those episodes. So this week, I'm going to talk about what's coming up for this week cosmically from August 19th to the 26th. Now, this is another big week. Like August by far is the biggest month of the year. We have had so much energy going on this month. It's been off the charts. You guys have been transforming in quantum leaps. You have been seeing what is completely out of alignment. You have been struggling within to say, you know what? I have to do things my way. I have to move forward in my direction that feels right for me. You have seen certain relationships around you that you're like, I'm just not connecting with them anymore. And this is why you guys are in cosmic ascension. You have been in ascension for quite some time. However, especially as you go through this week, you're going to be doing a lot more reflecting, and you're going to really see where you're at and how far you've truly come. We still have Venus retrograde and also Mercury retrograde. We literally have 6 planets in retrograde. So it's a huge month. There's a lot going on cosmically. And you're going to find that some of you are waking up a lot more earlier. Your sleep is off. We've just had those super full moons, and we have another one coming in here. You're going to have to tune in for my videos to find out more information, of course, right? So Mercury retrograde. Let's go there. Mercury retrograde. You're going to find that this week, especially the 23rd, 24th, when it's officially Mercury retrograde. We've seen those pre-signs for the past couple of weeks as it is. Now, you're going to want to slow down during this time. You're going to be like, geez, you know what? I've just been on the go. I really need to slow down and take some time for me, because the last thing you're going to want to do is push or force anything. It's going to give you this opportunity to revamp things, refix things, restructure things, reset. That's why the retrogrades give you that time to reset things and reanalyze things as well. You're going to find that things are going to be delayed, especially whenever you're traveling. I know, Jeni, but I sent my resume in, or my CV, and I haven't heard from that company yet. Like, what's going on? I sent a message for here. I haven't heard back. Slow down, because Mercury retrograde can cause delays. And make sure that whenever you're sending a message, that it's to the right person, that you have put the right information in with whatever it is you want to say, because that can go to somebody else by mistake. Or you might have sent that email and be like, oh gosh, I put the wrong date or the wrong time or whatever, the wrong resume or whatever it is. So really take caution in that. That's why it's time to slow down. It's like, okay, before you send that message, let me just kind of reread it and make sure I'm sending it to the right person, and so on and so on. Really work on that, because it can get a little intense during Mercury retrograde. I mean, I don't like it because of the technical issues and electronic issues, and it's not the time to buy huge purchases. It's not. So be really careful. I mean, if you're signing and renewing like a lease and such like that for whatever it is, that's okay. But just be really careful what new agreements you're getting into, new contracts you're getting into, and so on. Because we also have the sun entering Virgo during the 23rd, which Virgo is going to bring things wanting to be more grounded. You're going to be focusing on more like your work and career for September, getting the kids back to school. Your communication, you're going to want to have more strong communication. However, keep in mind that Mercury retrograde can have miscommunications. So it's really important. That's why I'm telling you to really slow down. Recheck things before you're sending it. And you have already seen, and you will see even more people from your past coming back. And Mercury retrograde goes to the realistically 15th, 16th of September. And then we kind of have that post aftergrade, as I call it, for Mercury retrograde. So delays are expected, and accidents. Be careful when you're driving, right? Because some people are going to have really like intense energy too. And some of us might not be paying attention as much. So just be a little bit more mindful with this energy right now. So you might find to the 19th to the 21st of this month, your bladder could be a little bit off. You could be like, geez, why am I always like, running, to the washroom all the time? It's okay. Different parts of our body gets affected more. Drink more water. You could find that your veins and your skin could be a little bit more itchy and your kidney could be a little bit off. And even though it's like, drink a lot more water, because especially with this ascension process you have been going through, whenever you're transcending and going through a transformation, your body starts to shift as well. So you're going to even see this week even more that you're even going to be more drawn into changing your diet, changing your health routine, because we have those ups and downs, right? Like, certain times, like a full moon, new moon, certain cosmic times can make you more emotional. And all of a sudden you could start craving different foods. You all of a sudden could be like, why am I eating more? I'm not even hungry, but I can't get enough. Or you might be like, I can't even eat. I can't tolerate this and that, right? So just really focus on yourself. You're going to be more making yourself more a priority, because even the 22nd to the 23rd, you could have more issues with your genital areas, your prostate and stuff, such like that. So it's just different organs in our body get more sensitive on certain days where the planets are focused. And especially right now, with so many retrogrades, things can be really out there. And I really want you guys to, really reflect back upon August to see where you were 6 months ago. Where are you today? August has been huge, transforming. Things that are not alignment have been shown to you. This is why you guys are going to be like, I want to revamp things. I want to restructure things. And especially with the Venus retrograde, self-love within. Venus retrograde's about relationships, business, your partnership, your husband, your wife, friendships, work connections, everything like that. And you're going to be like, I deserve better than this. I deserve better pay. I deserve a better relationship. So you're really going to be showing your gifts and talents, and you have been, because we've been in the Venus energy for a little bit. And your soul is bringing that to the surface on purpose for you to pay attention to your soul's calling, your soul's destiny. This is why all of a sudden you're getting more creative. And you're like, I really used to love doing that. And I just started getting back into it again. Maybe you're acting, maybe you're wanting to take a course or to study. Maybe you want to really follow more of your passions more, which I always recommend, because when you're following your passions, you really can come across your soul's destiny and your soul's calling. And this week, especially, you're going to see that calling even coming out more and more and more. So on the 19th and 20th, we have Neptune energy. Neptune energy, you're going to be reflecting more on memories from your past. It could be past life. You could be having more memories from once upon a time ago. And you're going to be like, why more of those memories coming up? Because your soul wants you to transcend. You've been in ascension, and you're ascending even further this week. Even more so when you take that time for you. And this is why you're going to be slowing down as you go through your ascension process. You're embracing your authentic self even more. And you're going to find that you're going to want to be around more authentic people. How many of you, even let's say on social media, that once upon a time ago, you used to really connect with certain people, and all of a sudden you're like, I just don't connect with them anymore because you've been in ascension. We all have our own evolutionary journey within, and we go through different cycles where we're more drawn to this type of energy, meaning with this person, what they're doing, what they're about. And then as we work through that, all of a sudden we get gravitated towards something else or somebody else or a new group or whatever. That's part of your ascension. You're not, don't get upset when you're like, well, they're not even liking my posts anymore, Jeni. I've heard that. This person, they're not even acknowledging me. They're not even this or they're not even that. Don't worry. Why would you worry about that? Really? We all have our own journey. I've had people say they've said certain things about me. I've heard, like, why are they saying this? I don't even know what they're talking about. Absolutely. This is part of your ascension. This is part of your growth, because anybody can say whatever they want about anybody. It always goes back on them. There's people that are going to regret how they have treated you and what they've said to you or about you or whatever like that. It's going to come back. And that will be up to you if you want to forgive and release them or get involved again and so on. And this is even why with Mercury retrograde, there's people from your past coming back. They might want to be more connected with you. They might want to be like, wow, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to say this or whatever. It's up to you. I always forgive people. I never forget. And, it depends on that person. And then I'm like, you know what? I've learned my lesson with you. And this is part of your self-worth. I don't deserve to be treated like that. I know who I am. I know my energy. I know what my pure intentions are. And if you want to go on your own journey and cause issues and trouble, has nothing to do with me. That's your journey. So please don't worry about what anybody else says about you, if they're liking your post, if they're not, if they're following you or they're not. Let it go. Surrender it. Let it be. Let it be. August 24th, happy birthday, McTavish, my wolfhound. He's been passed away since 2014, and I miss him dearly. And August 24th, I used to go to the zoo and be around animals to surrender him to the spirit of love and light and be very grateful for my time and memories that we shared with each other, my Irish wolfhound. He's so dear in my heart, so dear in my heart. And I still communicate with him. I'm an animal communicator as well. So I talk to your animals that have passed on and also your animals that are here current. I get messages literally 24/7 from the spirit world in so many different energies and ways. So you're going to find that even on the 24th, you're going to want to take more risks. You might be like, you know what? I'm ready for that challenge. I'm ready to make this happen. You're going to start facing your fears. It's going to be a very powerful day. So I want to know what's going on for you guys. How have you faced your fears? What have you done? What were your fears? How did you face them? Because you're going to find that when you do that, you're going to feel much better afterwards. And you're going to be like, wow, that wasn't as bad as what I thought, right? So it's really important, right? You're going to find that there's going to be different stalls as well this week. You're going to be like, how come I'm not seeing all of these things to come to fruition? Like, oh my gosh, don't worry. Things come together in perfect alignment. This is why you can't force things or push things. How many of us would love to wave a magic wand and I want this done right now? Of course, that's not reality. That's not, you have to be grateful for the people in your life. You have to be grateful for people that are helping you and, if ascend forward or transform or helping you with different projects or helping you take care of your home or your children and so on. It doesn't matter who it is. You always have to be grateful. I'm always truly grateful, even if it's for the smallest thing, the smallest thing. So the 23rd of August is the master number day. It's a very high vibrational day, very high vibrational day. You're going to start to see more clarity coming through. You're going to prioritize yourself. You might even be like, yeah, I got it going on. Pat yourself on the back and congratulate yourself. We are in Earth School, for goodness sakes. And as the world has been hugely awakening, as the world has been changing, the world has changed more in over 10,000 years in this cycle. 10,000 years. We've seen more changes now than we have in over 10,000 years, and more changes are coming. So this is why it's really important to just stay in the now, really go with the flow of things, start revamping what's not in alignment. And I see some of you even going through your things and decluttering it. It's like, I don't need these clothes anymore. I never wear them, or I don't like them, or they don't fit me. Going through junk drawers, throwing things out you don't need, donating things to the homeless shelters. There's many people out there who don't have what you have. But I always donate and give away tons of stuff every year, tons of stuff, always. I'm like, you know what? I really don't need that. I know there's somebody out there who could really use this, who might not have the financial ability to buy that. I just give it away. But Jeni, you could make money. I'm not worried about that. I want to truly help people. We all need love. We all need compassion. You have to show yourself compassion, of course. And especially as you're in ascension, you can see how much you've changed. If somebody run into you or contacted you, you're going to be like, wow, I'm just not the same person anymore. I don't want to be involved with that. I don't connect with that person. I don't, and that's part of your evolution. And that's why this week it's really big. Like the whole month is huge. But that's why this week, especially Mercury retrograde, we have Venus. So we have 6 planets in retrograde, for goodness sakes. So when you're working with this energy and embracing who you are and owning who you are, walking your path that feels right for you. Yeah, but Jeni, that person has more success. And why did that happen to that person? And this, don't worry about that. We all have our own cycles. You can start writing down what your passions are. It's like, wow, I'd like to be like this and that. Is that what you truly want? Is that the path that you are hearing your soul to walk? Is it? If you start walking a path that you don't resonate with, that doesn't feel right for you, it's not going to work. The vibrational frequency is going to go off and it's not going to come in alignment. So this is why you have to do what feels right for you. You have to walk your path that you resonate with best. Okay? Don't ever have somebody tell you to walk a different path. Walk your path. And this energy this week, you're going to see what your talents are, what you're drawn to. Really pay attention to, wow, I'd love to be an artist, or maybe I should get back into writing, or maybe I should get back into design, maybe all of that kind of stuff. Really pay attention. You're going to see these results coming even in the next retrograde after this. So work on you, work on you. So let me pull a couple of cards here for the collective to see what the energy is that spirit world has to say. And I don't use cards when I'm with a client. I read into your level of consciousness to see where you're at. I'm a psychic clairvoyant medium, past life akashic record reader, animal communicator, relationship coach, pranic healer, and so on and so on and so on. So you can always book a reading with me to get clarity on this. So let us find out what the universe has to say for this week, August 19th to the 26th. And make sure that whenever you guys are using cards, to clear them, bang them 3 times, boom, boom, boom on wood. It clears your energy or whoever else has used it, by the way. So I've cleared my cards before. So what is the energy and the message from the universe right now for us? What is I didn't feel that card. What is the energy? Wow. Okay, so this card came down. this card fell down. And it's really interesting because we're in Mercury retrograde. And some of you very well are like, you know what, the summer's coming to the end. I want to get out and go on my last vacation or take a vacation before the winter sets in. You know, it's going to be September long weekend, Labor Day weekend coming up, and so on and so on and so on. So some of you might start to prepare for like going on a journey or so, wherever it's a trip or whatever. But just keep in mind with Mercury retrograde, there's going to be delays. There's going to be delays. So, I mean, I'm planning on going somewhere myself, but I'm going to wait until after Mercury retrograde is over to go. So transportation as well. I don't recommend buying a new vehicle during Mercury retrograde at all. Don't make really, really large purchases. I mean, if you have to, you have to. I get it. I understand. If you can wait until after, that's okay. Right? Getting your car fixed at the mechanic and such, that's fine. The mechanic might have some issues, but they'll fix it, right? And that's okay. So, it's all about the journey. It's all about the journey to go somewhere. So that's a wonderful card. That's a wonderful card. The journey is within, and anytime I travel somewhere, spend quite some time. I have not actually left the country since 2019. And I only went on an assignment to Drumheller, Alberta in 2020, October 2020 was the last time I actually left the city. So if you follow my photography account, those photos, especially of my travels, that was before. I have thousands of photos I've taken, and every now and then when I get a chance, I'll go through them, and I might be like, yeah, maybe that one's okay. Yeah, I might post it. Maybe somebody might like it, right? You can always follow me on Jeni Ji Photography. I'm on Instagram. So, but anyways, what is the cosmic message from the 19th to the 26th of August? What's the cosmic message? Cosmic message, 19th to the 26th. What's the cosmic message? Cosmic message. Spirit, give us a message for the week of 19th to the 20th. All righty. Okay, so embrace your emotions. So you know how you're going to be resetting things. You're in ascension process. You're letting people go. You're going to have memories coming back throughout your life. The good, the bad, and the ugly. However, there's going to be certain memories that aren't as good. They can be more traumatizing and such like that, because we also have that Chiron energy, which is the wounded healer, that does bring up certain things that you're still healing from or need to heal more from. Embracing your self-worth, relationships. Maybe you're looking for more qualities in a relationship than the attraction, so on and so on. Right? So allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. So when you try to run from your feelings, it's not going to resolve any issues. With this energy of Mercury retrograde and with the ascension you're in, it's time to reset things. Maybe you want to have a conversation with that person. I'm sorry, I apologize, or please forgive me, or maybe let's take it to the next step. Let's take it to the next level. All of those things, because your communication is going to be strong, as I mentioned. However, it can be off as well. So whenever you want to chat with somebody, make sure you're calm. The last thing we want to do is have an argument with somebody whenever our emotions are heated, because then you're going to say and do things that you're like, oh gosh, why did I say that? Why did I do that? Right? Sometimes if somebody phones me, if I'm feeling off, I won't answer my phone. I'll let it go into voicemail, because we all have our good days and bad days, and we're all working through trauma and what really truly needs to be released. And this week, especially as you're in ascension, it could be a little emotional. So make sure that you take it easy on yourself, and look at how this, this girl here is holding on to her unicorn. Maybe we need that pillow, or maybe need to hug someone. When was the last time you hugged somebody, like really, really, truly gave someone a hug? You know, we can pat somebody on the back, we can give somebody a hug, but when was the last time you had a bear hug from someone, or you gave someone a bear hug? Like I had McTavish, my wolfhound. He would come into my dreams, especially, let's say, if I'm going through things and healing and, such like that. And he would allow me to hug him. And for those of you who know Irish wolfhounds, they're huge. Tavish was 200 pounds. And whenever he would hug me or I'd hug him, it felt like a human being. So if I'm really feeling the need that I truly need a hug, because I mean, I live on my own. I don't actually remember the last time I actually had a real bear hug from someone. So I will call upon McTavish and he'll come into my dreams. It's just amazing. Or you could have your, angels or somebody that has passed on come into your dreams and give you a hug. All kinds of beautiful energy is around you, especially with all this turbulent energy, especially. So let's pull another card from the angelic forces from the 19th to the 26th of August. That's the message for this week, the 19th to the 26th. Wow. Now this is, wow. I love this card. And believe me, expect the unexpected. We've all seen that. We've all seen things like that. This month is all about expect the unexpected. Even, of course, Mercury retrograde comes through, especially this Ascension week. Ask for a miracle. Like I channel and work with the Christ consciousness myself. Well, I've had many near-death experiences. One of them was a very profound message with Christ standing in front of me. So I channel and connect with Christ consciousness for many sacred reasons myself. So Christ consciousness is all about having faith and surrendering, all of those things. So expect a miracle, work towards your goals of what you want to achieve. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't push things and force things. It's not going to work with you, especially with this energy of Mercury retrograde as you guys are ascending and ascension. You're going to want to slow down. But on the go, August has been very intense, very transforming. And you could be like, oh my goodness, I just need a break. So make sure you take that break and surrender. If I'm working towards something, I'll keep on going and then I surrender it. And for those of you who need extra help, always call upon your angels. They're with you. Angel of Mercy is a very powerful archangel. Very powerful. And you can expect miracles coming for whatever it is. Especially when you're like, I haven't seen results and all of that kind of stuff. I understand that. I get that. You're a human being. Things come together. Things come together at the right timing. So I was going to pull another card, but I heard no. Don't want to overwhelm you guys. And make sure you subscribe to my channel. Like the video and make some comments. Let me know what's going on with you guys. Let me know how you're dealing with this energy as well. And make sure you tune in to Soul Connections with Jeni Ji. On my channel, you'll automatically get notifications of new videos anyways. Okay, you guys, I'm sending you lots of love and light, a lot of aloha energy over to everyone in Maui who were affected, who had passed on from the fires. From my heart to your heart, aloha. Namaste, everyone. I'm Jeni Ji. I'm an international known clairvoyant psychic medium, past life akashic record, animal communicator, relationship coach, meditation teacher, and so on. I am here to tell you there is some exciting news. I'm revamping my YouTube channel. That's right. There's new content coming out weekly. I'm going to talk about the weekly cosmic vibes, what you're experiencing, and why, how to utilize that, and giving you the reasons behind it. We're going to talk about the new moon, the full moon, Mercury retrograde, and I'm going to give you those insights how to manifest and make things happen for you at the right time. It's time, everyone. It's time to wake up this planet. Let's show some love and compassion. Let the fear go. Let the negativity go. Let's do this together and transcend your soul in quantum leaps. I'll be here. Where are you? Hit that red button at the corner there, subscribe to my channel, and let's make this happen. Let's do this now. Namaste.